All right, guys. Hello. Hello. Spirit, how are you? Oh, whoa. What's going on with my... What's that? Oh, weird. My blurb looks weird. Hello, Celtic. Let me refresh that. How are you? How are you? It's very weird. Doing good. I'm excited because I have enough money to upgrade from a Quest 2 to a 3S. That's awesome. That's what's up. Get that upgrade in, brother. All right, sorry guys. I don't know why it's still like that. What in the world, man? My blurb overlay is like weirdly kind of cut off or something. I don't really know what the deal is. Not cut off, but like showing like scroll bars on each side. So I'm like, I'm gonna fix that really quick. But I hope you guys are doing well. And I'm excited for you, Spirit. That sounds super cool, man. So guys, we are live on Twitch and we're live on Kick. I had kind of a... I don't want to go into it on stream, but I just kind of had a day where I needed some time for myself after I got off work. This week already had a lot going on, but then Tuesday was kind of a difficult day, and I got some, news that I was expecting, but not the best. So I just needed a day to just, you know what I'm saying? So our goal was to finish this earlier this week, but with how chaotic and hectic this week has been, I just haven't had the energy to stream. Or stream more than what I did. So I'm sorry about that, guys, but tonight we are going to be attempting to complete Call of Cthulhu. We started this last week during our scheduled time for it, And then we had some technical difficulties. The power flickered and our stream went offline. So it was already late at that point. So I had decided, hey, at that time it was already like 1:45, which is like getting close to when I end anyways. So I ended the stream, and then Monday rolled around and we wanted to check out the Delta Force first-person shooter that's kind of like supposed to be the call to Battlefield players, like the Battlefield fan base. Hey, Jim Jam, welcome in, brother. You got food poisoning. I'm so sorry to hear that. Into the Radius 2 is 20% off on Steam. Very nice. Just in time for payday. Maybe I'll give that a snag. So I put a poll up in the Discord earlier today when I had a few minutes at work. And I just wanted to see what most of you guys within the community were interested in checking out. Whether you guys wanted me to finish this tonight, or since it is the launch night of Black Ops 6, check it out. Just to see how it is for people that are like fans of Call of Duty and stuff. I mean, I'm still going to play the game. I'm not really going to be streaming it a lot, as anybody that watches this channel knows I predominantly play story-driven games and Bethesda games and apparently horror games from the month of October and all that stuff. So you guys voted. You guys wanted me to try to finish this up tonight. If I don't finish it tonight, we're still going to finish it tomorrow. And then next week I have some stuff in store that I think everybody will like, especially if you're here more so for the not Call of Duty, more so for the Fallout or Bethesda themed streams. If I can get everything put together, what I'm striving to do, I think next week will be a lot of fun for everybody. I have to get it all put together though, so I don't want to make any promises that I don't know for sure I can deliver yet. So keep an eye out for that. If you're not in Discord, if you're watching this on YouTube and you're not in Discord, make sure you check out Discord. It's in the description of all of my videos, or it's just, you can do !Discord if you're watching the live stream, but it's going to be in the description if you're watching this after it posts. So I do want to say this month has been amazing. I appreciate everybody. This is our last game that we had scheduled for the month of October, and the insane levels of support with the jump scares, the bits, the tips, the subs, and everything in between has been just insane. I really appreciate you guys on Twitch. If you guys want to further expand upon that support, feel free to do so, or you can check out my YouTube channel and become a member over there, and there's benefits that will be coming with that. There's things I'm working on slowly in the background to build some stuff up for you guys that are members on YouTube, so check that out if you're at all interested. I got some great feedback in regards to Patreon from some people that are currently patrons that don't necessarily... Oh, one second, guys. Okay, I'm back. I got some great feedback from people that are patrons that maybe don't have as much time to be on 3 different platforms as they would like between Twitch and YouTube and Patreon. So I'm taking some feedback into account. So if you're somebody that is currently on Patreon or you're thinking about it, there's some things that might be coming in the near future that are a change there, where we're going to shift our focus. So just be aware of that. I'll keep you guys posted that are currently Patreon members via Patreon. So there you go. You're doing better overall? Good, man. I'm glad to hear that. I might have to grab Into the Radius too, so we have a game we could co-op. Yeah, dude. I would love to do a cooperative play on that with you at some point. That was weird, my camera. Did you guys see that? It's haunted. It's a spooky camera. Also, last thing I'll show you guys before we start. Check this out. Isn't this cool? It's a little hint at next week. Pneumonia? What in the world, Jim? I mean, you're not required to tell me, but brother, my brother. Well, dude, I'm glad you're back in action, man. Holy smokes, dude. All right. I don't know what it is with this blurp overlay. Let me fix this really quick. I'm sorry, guys. Just like the little ticker said, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe if you're over on YouTube. If you're new, if you're coming in hot and sassy and you're new to the channel, this month has been absolutely incredible with these playthroughs. They're all labeled under their own dedicated playlist. Some of them are really, really long because we just did it in one go. Some of them are 4 to 5 episodes each, so you can just kind of turn them on, have some background noise while you're going about your day. And if you're watching them live, we've had several people swing through live, both on Twitch and YouTube, as you can see down in that part of the screen in that bottom opposite corner. So we have a good time. If you're watching on YouTube, after this goes up, make sure you come through, hang out on Twitch, hang out in the YouTube lives whenever I do them. They're probably going to kind of slow down on YouTube and be exclusive to members and things like that in the future. But at least for now, come over, come hang out, and get in on the action. All right. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, if you have watched any of the playthrough with John Beard so far with Mortuary Assistant, actually, I feel like I should show you guys the bad trailer. Would you guys before we start, would anybody be interested in seeing the really bad trailer for Mortuary Assistant that me and John Beard made? And when I say bad, I mean it's hilariously bad, but it's good. Teeple said yes. Anybody else want to see this? And if this doesn't sell you on our content, I don't know what will, right? Here's the thing. If you're new here, I don't take myself serious. I just like to have fun and do content creation and hang out with people. So you guys say yes? All right. So let's check this out. Of course, here's the plug. If you're not subscribed to Nerd Adventures, we just broke 30 subscribers. You guys should go over, subscribe. We have 33 videos up. I would say 12 of those are long format. The rest are shorts. So check out the shorts, see what we're about, and then delve into some of these long format videos. And all of our episodes range from 30 minutes to anywhere from 30 minutes to 2 hours. It just depends on how the vibe of that episode's going. Is when it feels right, we end the episode. So that's kind of how we record it. That's how we do it. And that way people can watch it the way that they want to watch it. So I have to actually update this thumbnail. I just realized I messed this thumbnail up. I have something to do to fix on it, but that's okay. So here's our trailer for Mortuary Assistant. I'm really excited for this about this channel because my goal, and me and John Beer talked about it, we can't guarantee for every single playthrough, but our goal is to do something like this for as many of our big playthroughs that we possibly can. The big ones. Okay? So it won't be for all of them. So if it's like a one-off or something, it's not going to have something like this. But if it's something big that we spend a lot of time on, we're going to try to do something like this for it. So here we go.
What's up, guys? JB's here.
And this is Dan.
We have found a abandoned building that we're going to go through and be our first little nerd adventure.
You ready, dude?
Yeah, let's go do this.
Let's check this place out. Sorry about my bright head in the camera.
Oh, I got batteries.
I gotta watch my own video, sorry. Or like my own video.
Oh, man.
We're both getting there. You're old, I'm bald. Put on sunglasses while you're watching this, folks. Oh man, this place is
I don't know if this is a good fucking idea.
I don't know, I'm pretty creeped out right now.
pretty creepy. Fuck?
What was that? What the fuck? What the fuck was that?
So whose idea was it?
This is Dan's idea. He came up with this idea. The building, I found it. I was like, hey, I found this building. Think about it.
Dude, I don't know what that was.
That was weird. That was fucking weird.
Let's keep going further. Whoa, what is that?
There's some mail here. Mr. and Mrs. T.D. Alcorn.
I think that Sam has told us about the Alcorns, right?
I think so. Alcorn sounds familiar.
Yeah. I wonder if they died in this building. I also heard there was a guy named Jeremy that lived here.
Oh yeah, Jeremy.
I don't know, man.
Sweet. I didn't know it was this building.
Let's go a little further.
The game music actually works
We're gonna
really
check
well.
out Edge Joint. This room is pretty nuts looking, man.
Someone else here?
Hello? I don't know. I think I heard something.
Whose idea was this?
Well, it was my idea ultimately. I just wanted to put together this fun skit. It's like a little idea project that I had for celebrating a good first month of YouTube with JB. Just wanted to check out like an old abandoned building, but I don't know. We found the building. I didn't. It was my idea. I'm scared. I'm scared. I think I just almost tripped you. Sorry. Anything in here? It's crazy.
It's weird. It's so loud.
And the ceiling, it's a haunted can.
It's a haunted can, bro.
Was it worth it?
Fuck no, it wasn't worth it.
Okay. All right. Thank you for your time.
Yeah. Thanks for the questions. Oh my god, what the fuck? Come on.
Dude, it's so bad. It's good. I love it.
And what was the purpose?
Well, it was a little skit that we was gonna do. Starting with the first month. I want to thank all the subs, people was following us and the support that we got for the first month. Yeah, it's pretty much it. We were just here making it.
Did it go as smoothly as you thought it would?
No. What's up, everybody? This is JB.
This is Dan.
This is Nerd Adventures.
Welcome back to our channel, guys. We're so happy to be celebrating one full month so far on YouTube, or I guess half of the month. But I hope you guys enjoyed our first month.
Yeah.
And this little skit was just an idea that I had that we wanted to thank you guys for the support and just do something fun, kind of explore an old building and kind of set the mood, the spooky mood for our next playthrough, which is
Mortuary Assistant.
fuck that game.
It's a great playthrough. Y'all should go watch it. I think it's going to be huge for us. And like Dan said earlier, we want to thank all y'all for the views, likes, comments, subscribe.
Yeah, and if you haven't yet, you're a loser.
Yeah, go subscribe right now. Right now.
Oh man. Oh dude, yeah, I'm showing the trailer for the new playthrough on Nerd Adventures.
What the fuck?
This is my side channel with John Beard.
I think he's looking for an escape.
Yeah, I'm trying to run away as fast as I possibly can. I don't want to play
Warning, what you're about to... Okay.
You're not gonna have multiples
Right,
on.
on each.
Oh God! No! What the fuck? Oh no! I need your help. I need your help.
Help me, European Jesus.
Roll for investigation.
Oh, I gotta turn off my camera.
D&D nerds in this house.
Look up here.
You don't see it. You can't tell me you don't see that.
Well, I was drinking my beer, bro. Why did you point that out to me? No! No!
I'm
Yeah.
not looking at the screen.
So if you're not subscribed to this channel, you're a loser and you should go sub to it. But yes, episode 1 is up. And I gotta update the thumbnail. I forgot to add our little picture of us on the couch, but you guys gotta go check it out. I think you'll all like it. I had a great time doing that playthrough. And yeah, those type of things, if you really, really liked that, those are the types of things that John Beard and I are wanting to do with our really big playthroughs. So that's the kind of things that you can expect from Nerd Adventures. Whereas this channel is more of, we're playing through the game. Like with Fallout, we're talking about the lore. Elder Scrolls, we're talking about the lore. I'm reading everything. I'm paying attention to every single little thing that we come into contact with. That's not the way Nerd Adventures is. The Nerd Adventures is two bros. We're chilling and we're playing the game. We're laughing. We're having serious conversations. We're having fun conversations. We're doing stupid skits like that. Nothing about it is serious. None of it's taken seriously. So if you want like a good escape from life, that is not my stream, that includes me and one of my best buddies, go check that channel out. And I'll plug it here. Because we also have a Twitch channel that we're going to be streaming on as well. And then there's the YouTube channel. And I think I have that command for Twitch as well. I mean, for YouTube. If not, though, it's linked on our main channel down in the About section. Oh, there it is right there. So whenever the chat replay is going, if you're watching this, it's right there. All right. So, guys, let's get into Call of Cthulhu. You guys have waited long enough. It's been 28 minutes. I just wanted to give everybody an opportunity that was going to come in, a chance to get here. And while we chatted and had a good time, had some laughs, welcome in, Log Dead Stuff. That was our Nerd Adventures channel, by the way. Welcome in. Thank you for being here, man. We are getting into Call of Cthulhu. This will be part 2. I'm going to try to finish it tonight. Okay, and I know that means we're gonna have to go. We're gonna kind of hoof it once we get into the game. We made it into chapter 4, and then my power went out. It flickered and cut the stream off, and it was super late, and I didn't see the point in starting my stream back up. So that's why we haven't finished it yet. So let's get into it. Chapter 4, Tunnels Under the Hawkins Mansion. So if you guys remember last time, if you're not caught up to speed or you didn't catch the first part of this playthrough, go back and watch it. If you're not familiar with this game, it is actually really good. It is a slow burn up until like chapter 3. But basically, to catch everybody up, spoiler alert, we are a private investigator and we've been called to this island. And basically, the Hawkins, the wife, she's been basically blamed for the deaths of her husband and their child, which was an 11-year-old boy. And what we're essentially discovering about this whole thing is something is definitely suspicious, definitely up on this island, where things are happening that are unexplained. Things are very random in how they're occurring. There is It's set during the 30s, I believe, or the 20s. I think it's the 20s. So prohibition is a thing, and so there's also like people, moving liquor and things like that. So there's like illegal operations occurring on the island on top of like all this occult things going on. So it's really interesting, really creepy. I think that the home screen of the game does a really good job at kind of setting the vibe or the way that it feels in the game. So we'll get into it now. So we're in chapter 4, tunnels under the Hawkins mansion. And let's see, it says, inside the Hawkins mansion, the scene of the fire revealed its secrets. Pierce and Officer Bradley, now on the trail of a survivor, had undertaken to search the place looking for proof when a hooded man leaped into Sarah Hawkins' workshop to steal a painting. Detective and police officers set off after him. By following him to the office of Charles Hawkins, they discovered a secret passage. Pierce and the Bradley enter the tunnel under the mansion. All right, so we're under the mansion. We've got the cop with us that came up to the mansion with us, and we're trying to figure out what's going on. I think this is actually picked up right where my game crashed. Yeah, I think I was walking around this way.
Locked.
Very observant. I see why he's a private investigator. Oh, crap. How do I put my... I'm kind of having to relearn. Sorry. Okay, it's middle mouse button. Middle mouse button. Your face hurts from smiling. Dude, it makes me so happy to know that the few people that are here, it really enjoyed that. That makes me so happy, man. Because we spent a lot of time that day working on that. Ooh.
I feel him.
Shh. You are gifted indeed. Not another word. Let him pass through every part of you. All you who sleep, we pray for your return into the kingdom of the earth.
What the hell is going on back there?
Bring me more sacred flesh.
Okay, they're definitely a cult.
Dead? This ritual killed him. Where's the sense in that?
Dead? This ritual killed him.
Ready for the ceremony. What about your protege?
His awakening is complete. He will join you shortly.
All right, we can go through here. Appreciate the likes on the live stream, by the way, and the somebody subscribed as well, so thank you for that. Appreciate that.
What are you doing here? I saw two odd-looking guys coming down. Seemed up to no good. What in the world is this? An intruder! Oh, shit. Don't move! Police!
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Don't move!
Oh, wait.
I won't hesitate!
It's the Call of Cthulhu!
You asked for it!
Oh.
Charles,
What the f?
you shouldn't have seen this. Ah!
God damn. Oh. Oh. Run. Run.
Let's go check them in.
Run.
Get out of here.
Go, go, go. Whoa. Oh no.
My leg.
My leg. Insert SpongeBob meme. My leg. Oh man. Oh. So Charles was alive. He was the Cthulhu being person guy.
Light. At last.
Now that is just unfortunate timing. I've got to say that is the worst, most unfortunate timing. So, okay, so we're in chapter 5. I know that's a really quick transition in chapter 5, but also keep in mind we were in chapter 4 for a while last week before my power flickered and it kicked us out. So if you did not catch that stream and you're new, obviously if you want to hang out for this one, hang out if you're on YouTube. But after we're done tonight, go catch the first part of the stream. It's up, so go check it out. Enjoy it. Nothing is like edited. It's all raw. So you guys can go watch it, the intro and all that stuff too. I don't take any of that out of my streams when I go up on my YouTube channel. So anyways, appreciate all the likes. Thanks for all the likes on the stream. Thanks guys. I appreciate it. All right. Chapter 5, Riverside Institute. Pierce and Officer Bradley follow the intruder to the secret meeting place of cult set in the network of underground caves right under the Hawkins Manor. They witness a strange ceremony led by Charles Hawkins, very much alive. Bradley tried to arrest him, but Hawkins, whose body displayed various mutations, disemboweled the police officer as he tried to escape from him. Pierce found himself prisoner of a rockfall. Rushed to the Riverside Institute, he's in a critical state. Oh. Well, let me say, as a somewhat medical professional, They should have cleaned the injection site and made sure there was no germs. Just saying.
Strong subject.
A strong subject.
There, he's opening his eyes.
Saved him, Fuller. I can't get up. Don't move, Pierce. You can certainly say that you gave us a scare.
Wait, what?
What did you do to me? Undo these straps. Whoa, go easy, my friend. You were dead. He killed you. Are you sure he's better? He was dead. Me too. We were dead. What are you doing?
What the f-
Sorry, my friend. What? No.
What is hap? What? I'm so confused. Oh, great. We're in a padded room. Just what I wanted.
What happened to me? Where am I?
Mr. Sanders, you have to come with us.
No, please. I can't leave here.
You've got no choice, Sanders, and neither do we.
You don't understand. If I go out, he'll see me. No, no!
You're leaving this cell.
Please. I don't want him to find me.
Wait, was he missing eyes? As if you could go to sleep with all the screaming and whatnot. That's creepy. Oh, wait. Now I'm awake and walking around.
They tracked and hunted me, pursued me right into their dreams. They swooped all over their maps in the wake of my lonely wanderings.
Well, I'm gonna have nightmares.
No sea is dark enough to hide the color of my blood. No wind strong enough to scatter my dreams. When the last of them rises up, you will choose. I will not be here to bear witness to it, because you will have released me. But the earth will resound to your cries, or theirs. Awaken and free me.
You know what I just immediately thought of? Have you guys ever heard the song Bat Metal?
Awaken, awaken, awaken.
Wake up. Come on, stand up.
You guys ever heard those
Don't have
songs?
much time.
By Death Clock. Best songs ever. It's immediately what I thought of.
Who are you?
A friend of Ethan Bradley. It was he who told me that you had been interned here.
Wait. Bradley is really alive?
What?
I don't understand. You filled me so full of drugs I can't distinguish dream from reality.
Please believe that I have nothing to do with these disgraceful treatments. Look, I don't have time to explain everything. I'm not really supposed to be here. And the same goes for you, according to Ethan. You must leave as soon as possible, and as unobtrusively as possible. I've brought you your clothes. Let me go ahead. We'll meet upstairs.
Wait a minute.
What do they do with patients here?
What's going on here? What do they do to the patients to make them so terrified?
I would really like to know. I only see them when they are brought up for medical treatment, for problems they didn't have before going downstairs. But this is neither the time nor the place to talk about that. We must not stay here. There are 2 men standing guard near the stairs. It's the only way to the floor above. I shall try to distract them, and get at least one to come with me. All you need to do is to follow me as soon as the way is free.
Understood.
An insane asylum that doesn't follow the rules. How original. My eyes! It's King Neptune's forehead!
Why the strange symbol repeated over and over? What did they inject him with? Am I in an asylum? Sarah Hawkins is on this list of authorized visitors.
Interesting.
What did he write about the painting?
The paintings are cursed. That's interesting. Sarah?
Sarah. What does this mean?
I have to try to remember how to do some of these different... Okay, it just must be because where I'm at, I can't open my... character info or something.
If I don't get out of here, I'll end up like him. Poor wretch.
Say that I'm surprised to see you, but we all know that your curiosity will be your ruin.
I don't understand. These people need care. You keep them in this terrible place as if...
Go back upstairs where your patients are waiting for you to treat them. As for you, gentlemen, do not disappoint me anymore. No one enters or leaves.
Yes, Doctor.
Yes, Doctor.
Damn it. I'll have to find a way of getting rid of those 2 myself.
I told you not to let her come
I know. Do it again. All right.
The machine is working again, but the control wheels haven't been put back on.
I was just going to the storage room. I can bring them to you.
No, Dr. Fuller doesn't want us touching the pressure valves.
As you want. I'm gonna see if there's sleeping pills left. They've run out again upstairs.
Put a few aside for me, will you? And above all, leave the wheels where they are.
Man, I gotta be all sneaky and whatnot.
Locked.
Dang.
You. Yeah, you there. Come here. I don't know what you're doing there, but you don't seem to be
What do you want?
Sleep. That's all.
Sleep? You don't want to leave?
No. Have you seen the storm that's brewing? I'm fine here. Except for one problem.
You want sleeping pills, right?
Yeah. And in exchange, I can make noise. Lots of noise.
You'll draw the guards to your cell to allow me to escape.
So, you in? Find something to make me sleep, and I'll take care of the guards for you.
You find like a baseball bat and you're just like, okay, make a bunch of noise. I'll bonk you over the head and then take off running.
I'll find you some pills.
Go look in the storage room. There must be sleeping pills there.
You're drinking Kraken? That's some pretty delicious rum, my guy.
If he does not catch me, I do not sleep.
Get me out!
I do not see him.
Don't let
What
me
is
sleep.
inside me? I feel it in my head and in my body. He roars and swells and has strength of oceans. Its waves rise and crash, leaving behind them only a trail of white, nourishing foam. He is my master.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yes.
6. No, not 6. 4, 5. Just got a few days to go. Yeah, that's it. 4 days at most. No more. Perhaps less. I think I got the right date. My calculations are always right.
All right. I don't know if this is going to work, but I'm going to sit behind this. And hopefully they'll just walk on by. Okay, good. Oh, I can sit in this. Oh, what is going on? Schoolie, thank you for the 100 bits, man. Welcome on in, brother. Oh my god, let me out of that. That was making me so uncomfortable, dude. Just that sound and everything.
Burns me. I will not eat it anymore. Never again. We must not eat it.
Good God. What could this machine be used for? Is there a connection between this corpse and the machine? The corpse is complete. Whose are these limbs?
Let's see, there's green.
This is madness. Are they seriously thinking of transmitting the properties of this meat by electric current? What's the connection between this meat and the electrical installation?
The hell was that? Oh. Schooly. Dude.
It's free real estate.
Who played that one? Spirit. That was good timing too. I think you guys just team up and are like, all right, 3, 2, 1. Thank you guys. Thank you. Oh my god. All right. Let's see. Green. Goes to that.
It's an ammeter. I didn't expect to see one on this little rock.
According to this record, the patient seems to be suffering from psychosis. He gouged his own eyes out in an attack of delirium. Oh, you guys got a hype train? Thank y'all. Look at that.
What is going on here?
Hype train, hype train, hype train.
Have I activated anything?
Oh, yeah, right here.
The f***'s a commie?
Basically God.
But I'm still here! Do you really believe your own hype that much? I am the hype!
I am the hype. Thank you for those bits, guys. I appreciate the support. I'm very scared. I don't know what to do. Okay, so I need to follow. Oh, shit. Bravery of Medicine, Tome 1. Follow the Blood, that's a good idea. This heavy tome, the first in the series of 3 volumes, is beside the book of every experienced practitioner. It contains all the recent advances in modern medicine. It is frequently found in the libraries of major medical universities. It is surprising to discover a copy of such in isolated places, dark water. So I think following the
A control wheel to mount on a plumbing system.
Control wheel. See, this green hose goes in here.
It's locked.
Naturally, it's locked.
He'll find me. He can see me.
Let's calm down, please.
No, don't.
Pain is just information, dear Francis. Invaluable information for my research.
Kill me. Kill me.
What?
If you don't kill me, he will.
My poor friend.
Note to staff. Last week's incident caused significant damage to the infrastructure, putting a stop to current experiments. This is unacceptable. From now on, the wheels to operate the gas stopcocks must be kept in the storage room after each use. Moreover, you must keep the register of use up to date. Dr. Fuller.
I fear your mind is lost forever.
The green gas leaves from here and it runs through the whole building.
Oh, it does, yeah. Dr. Fuller, I've repaired your machine as best as I can. However, the piping has been damaged and I fear that the gas is escaping. I cannot do any more in such a short time. All I can do is warn you of the equipment is put under too much pressure. There's a risk of explosion. Z. Allen, mechanic. So that's an idea, right?
A duct. It's impossible to break this chain with my bare. This valve controls the pressure. Now for the next step. Perfect. It's locked.
Something's going on whenever you go into a dark space.
It's done. Now for the others.
Ariel! Oh no, you got 2 teeth pulled? I bet your mouth does hurt. How was it this morning when you had it done, or was it later in the day? Oh my god. It could be claustrophobia. That's actually a good thought there. That's actually a really good take on that. No. This has got to be turned. So there's going to be one more turn wheel. I put this one on. I wonder if I can take it off. Nope. Oh, yeah. Like any kind of stress on your body like that, it's always a lot. It's very, very exhausting. So Definitely rest. Let your body heal. That is extremely important.
Exactly what I need.
Okay.
Perfect.
Dude, I was able to pick the lock. 2 lock picks in one area? What is going on, brother?
With these chains on your wrist, you can't escape.
Shit. Be very, very quiet.
Where do they keep their sleeping pills? Scopolamine, more. My new friend's sleeping pills.
The colossal work of the aristocrat from a long generation of physicians resulted in this encyclopedic work on the medicine of the past century. More complete than older works, it sometimes mentions in detail certain methods from Asia and Africa. Very scared, chat. By the way, shout out to Ariel. She woke up at like 3 or 4 a.m. and hung out with me until we finished up A Quiet Place, by the way. We finished that game at like 6 a.m. It took way too long. Oh, fuck. Nobody? Oh, shit. Damn it. Okay, well.
We've been trying to contact you regarding your car's extended warranty.
That was good. Thank you, Spirit. I'm gonna get caught again. That worked out a lot better than I thought that it would. All right, let's not forget about this guard. Oh yeah, there was some BS in the game. I like it though. I mean, it was worth playing through it a time or two, but yeah. There were some moments. That's a way to put it. There were some moments in that game.
Theoretically, I've only got one lever to push.
Pull the lever, Grunk.
That's one of my favorites of all time, by the way. I think that's where I gotta go. What is it now? Thank you for that, Rose. I was just watching. I can only believe it's more stressful playing it. Spooky, scary cat.
This machine seems to consume a great deal of electricity. I can still increase the load. What will happen if I increase the current to the limit?
I need one more. Nokia was a good phone brand back in the day, for sure. So, I think I have to go into that end room. I'm going to go ahead and open this. Shit. You don't see me. You don't see me. The controversial practice of bleeding is still exercised today. This book explains in minute detail of different methods as well as the instruments required. These methods are outdated, not very effective, and it is to be hoped their reading as such work is purely historical purposes. Please don't come this way.
Hey!
Ah! Damn it! You son of a bitch. He's like, hey!
This machine seems to
Your mom still has a Nokia? Hell yeah. All right, so that's definitely the direction we've got to go. I know. I gotta be a little sneaky snake. A sneaky snake. But I'm a scaredy cat. Oh, there he is.
I'll go take a look.
Fuck. Oh, I'm so caught.
You there?
Yep. I got busted again.
This machine seems to consume a great deal of electricity.
It's because I stood up like right as soon as I was still walking whenever I stood up, so my feet made the click clack noise. Your phone auto corrected?
Sneaky, sneaky.
Is Steam acting up? Like, what's it doing for you? All right. Oh, good. Oh, look, you mean if I would have just been patient? Oh, stream is acting up for you? I mean, I have a preview where I can see what it looks like for you guys. It looks fine for me, but it doesn't mean that it is. Disaster, what's up, man? I know, dude. Look at this Black Ops 6 gameplay. Hey, I put a thing in Discord. The people spoke. The people have spoke.
This lever must turn on the gas machine.
It's about to blow up.
Piping hasn't burst. Not yet, anyway.
Okay, Ariel, no worries. Piping has not burst. There must be somewhere else I have to go. All right, I'm going to have homie make a bunch of noise. Oh, wait. Did I miss one? Oh, weird. This one's turned down for some reason. Dang, Schoolie. Dang, brother.
I've got to hide before the guards see me.
Somebody here!
Hell's teeth. Fuller's gonna think we did this.
Crawl, 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 crawl.
What will happen if I increase the current?
That was good. I like that spirit. Thanks for the bits, dude. You don't want to go to sleep, dude? I was going to give you some stuff to go to sleep. Shit, how do I get in there? You're the least observant guard, I swear. Hey. Okay, so that guy's in there.
This way.
Get on the ground, dude!
closed the door, not the door.
Hey, they're only helping me I'm only in this insane asylum running for my life, okay? What the hell, man? Why do I get in that? Hey. Hey, idiot. Your mom's a hoe.
Is that a baton in your pocket, or you just
Happy to see me. Arrest me, but make it sexy. Hey. Go the other way. Hey, do you want some drugs to make some noise? Want some drugs? Drugs? You want drugs?
Zoology, esotericism, mineralogy, and a full shelf on cephalopods. Dementia, self-inflicted wounds.
Document attesting to the fact that Irene Sanders, wife of Francis Sanders, got her husband interned after he had shown grave signs of madness.
Anatomy, anthropology, nothing surprising. Sarah Hawkins. She was a patient here.
Oh, wow. See, I think it's the red one. But like, how do I get down to that? It goes into that, that other room. Watch, we'll follow it. Oh, fuck. Oh, Jesus Christ! Holy fuck, that scared me. fucking...
I bet there's no longer any priests on Darkwater.
Jesus Christ, man, that scared me so bad. I gotta actually catch my breath for a second. Oh my God. Hey, Eternal. Oh, man. This guy is pissing me off.
Who's there?
That's really what it took to get that guy's attention, by the way. And he's still in... What the hell, brother?
I think we got a walker. You there?
He went back, didn't he? God damn, brother. You're the least investigative guard ever. Like, what the hell, man? Oh, shit.
This way.
What carnage?
They'll never be able to find me.
I saw something over there.
Yes. Oh, wait. No. Go back. Go back. Bro. What are these guards, brother? Why can't I interact with it? Is this bugged? Is this glitched? Can somebody see if this is glitched? One, two, three.
Hey. This
Because I'm like really nervous that it's glitched out and I'm going to have to basically start the level over again. No? Okay, these guys are gone. Maybe I'm not supposed to interact with that switch. I don't know.
Doctor, is that you?
Don't you worry about the doctor. Right now, he'll have plenty to keep him busy with his precious machine. It gives us time to get away. I'll undo you.
Get away? Get away where? I can't go anywhere. It'll find me, like it found me here. You're mistaken about the beast. Don't stay with me, or you'll end up the same way.
You're Sanders, aren't you? I heard you from my cell. What did they do to you? What does Fuller want with you?
The doctor? You think it's the doctor who scares me? The doctor wants to heal me. But he's the one who's crazy. He wants to restore my sight. He wants to give me back my eyes. And yet I told him that I didn't want him. I do not want to see it anymore. The real culprit is Sarah. Her and her accursed paintings.
You're kidding me. You're talking about Sarah Hawkins.
The one and only. The legendary. There is no artist more enlightened or cursed than Sarah Hawkins.
In her office, I saw signs of a ritual, perhaps an invocation. These things, that's what makes you say she's cursed.
You're wrong. It was not an invocation, but a revocation. But she failed. And that's what counts.
What's going on this island?
I'm so sorry. We should never have met.
What are you talking about?
Destiny! It has trapped you. No, don't let it see you, or you won't be able to escape it. Don't look at it. That's how it finds you.
What finds me?
Sarah Hawkins' visitor. The Shambler.
Sanders, pull yourself together.
Without her, it's no longer
I just got an achievement.
to save me.
Aficionado of horror. Meet Sanders. Oh no.
Sanders! What the hell?
Oh God.
I gotta. This is insane. What killed him?
Hey Zach, welcome in, dude.
Damn. The gas. Oh. My head.
Later. We need to move on.
Are you serious? Wait, what? Chapter 6, Hawkins Mansion. Pierce woke up in an asylum installed in the cellars of Riverside Institute. He met Dr. Colden, a female friend of Bradley who helped him escape. Wandering through the corridors of this place where Dr. Fuller reigned supreme, Pierce was able to talk to a man called Francis Sanders before dying in full view of the detective. He accused Sarah Hawkins of being the cause of his torments. Pierce finally left the accursed building, accompanied by Bradley and Colden. The companions of the misfortune decide to use the Hawkins mansion as a hideout. Okay, that's fine and all, but how is Bradley not dead? I'm confused.
Who goes there? That nightmare again. I need a drink.
And now we're just like taking a nap in the manor. What the? What? I'm so confused.
You're awake, Mr. Pierce. How do you feel?
Did I sleep long?
The day is only starting. It's fine.
How's our fugitive? Dr. Fuller hasn't reported your disappearance to the force, but that'll come soon.
Bradley?
Who else would it be?
Mr. Pierce, are you all right? You look like you saw a ghost.
There are things I can't explain.
Tell us. What happened?
I heard you talking earlier.
Why am I not surprised?
I get the impression you two don't get along.
Intrusive and not very clever. Anyway, let's get back to the business at hand.
What I'm sure of now is that the Hawkins case isn't just an accident.
And what brings you to that conclusion?
The fact that Charles Hawkins survived the fire.
I don't understand. Mr. Hawkins was buried.
That's what he would have you believe.
I have a hard time believing you.
You were there, Bradley. You even opened fire on him.
I'd remember that.
Why would he fake his own death? Do you think he covered up his wife's murder?
That's possible.
Seems hard to swallow. Don't you have anything more concrete, Pierce?
Bradley, what do you remember?
I don't understand your question.
The night we went into the Hawkins mansion. You don't seem to remember the tunnels and what occurred there.
No memory of going down any tunnel. No, we were in the manor, then,
Then what?
The rest is quite blurry. I don't recall how I came back home.
And then?
I went to visit you at the hospital and called on Marie's help to get you released.
And you don't remember the events of the tunnel?
I don't. Let's talk about something else.
That's really weird.
Given the energy he pours into Riverside, I presume it was Fuller's creation.
His father's, to be correct. He was a surgeon on board the Scylla. He founded the hospital in 1904 with funds from the Hawkins family before he died and his son Thomas Fuller took over.
Two families inextricably linked.
Most island families are that way. Captain Fitzroy's father was also a seaman aboard the Scylla.
Powerful families dominating everything.
Yes, and as you could tell, Dr. Fuller is like some crazed emperor.
He wouldn't be happy if he knew we were snooping around.
I know the risks. I don't fear him. Do you wish to know anything else?
I found a file bearing Sarah Hawkins' name in the Institute's basement.
It makes sense. A powerful family like the Hawkins had the means to hide such a disgrace.
But everyone knows the Fullers have been taking care of the Hawkins for at least a generation. And all were aware of Mrs. Hawkins' fragility.
Perhaps, but no one would allow a psychiatric internment.
From what I read in the file, Fuller used her as a subject of his experiments.
Francis Sanders and Sarah Hawkins, subjects of Dr. Fuller. Why those two?
Dr. Fuller seems to be leaving a trail of corpses. Not to mention those strange machines, chains, and tools of all kind.
Yes. I've been telling you that Fuller uses his patients as guinea pigs.
What I saw was more akin to torture than medicine.
Do you even hear what you're saying? Dr. Fuller is highly respected.
It's the truth, Ethan. And I'll prove it to you. I'm listening, Mr. Pierce.
I have flashbacks. They haunt me.
What did they do to you?
There was that Dr. Fuller, and a nurse. Blood everywhere. My legs, the pain, I couldn't bear it. I was screaming. They injected me with something. I woke up at the Institute. Bradley was there.
And how you scared us. You seemed demented.
You likely woke up during the anesthesia. No wonder those memories haunt you. What in God's name were they doing to you?
What happened afterwards?
When I woke up the second time, I was in a padded cell. That's where you found me, Doctor. After you released me, I got a good look at what's in store for the patients of the Riverside Institute. Hallucinogenic gas pumped into the cells. An infernal machine. Horrific medical experiments.
Impossible. Dr. Fuller would never do such a thing.
You should believe it, Ethan. What Mr. Pierce saw is precisely what I've been trying to prove. Did you discover anything else?
I met a Francis Sanders. Do you know him?
Of course. He's a patient. Or was. I haven't seen him since Dr. Fuller had him transferred to the basement.
He knew Sarah Hawkins. And that's what killed him.
What? How did he die?
I'm not sure I can explain it.
Tell me how Mr. Sanders died.
I didn't see what, but something was there with us.
Of what do you speak?
Sanders said it was Sarah Hawkins' visitor. He spoke of it like a living being.
Sarah Hawkins? Have I missed something here? This makes no sense. I don't see how it can help crack the Hawkins case.
You really think she's involved? How could she have murdered Mr. Sanders?
Francis Sanders mentioned Mrs. Hawkins just before dying. It's no coincidence.
You know, Francis Sanders was a well-known art collector. I guess you can still pay a visit to his wife, Irene Sanders.
An art collector, you say? That's probably how they met.
If you plan on having dinner at the Sanders household, please spare the widow the tale of her late husband's suffering.
I don't agree. She deserves the truth.
But that truth may be biased. We don't know the bottom of it.
You're right. Without a plausible explanation for what I saw, let's not jump to conclusions.
That seems wise indeed.
Very well. I'll go to see Francis's widow.
It's just said that's going to affect my destiny.
Between her husband's death and Sarah Hawkins.
Don't end up in the hospital this time.
I'll do my best.
Okay. Pretty interesting. Cthulhu 2024 hashtag no lives matter. Yes. No lives matter. Terrible. Oh, Spirit. Look, it's Cthulhu. Come to give us that Cthulhu.
The other night's events are still confused in my head.
All right, let's see if there's anything to interact with, discover, read, whatever. Okay, there we go, Jay. Let's see here. I've got 4 character points. Didn't somebody do that apply that song whenever they were doing that on Baldur's Gate 3? Wasn't that a thing? I think I remember something about that. It was so funny. Let's see. I could leave. So what's everybody's thoughts on this game so far? Me as a player, it's pretty good. I don't know much about the studio that developed it, so I don't know what their budget was like. I'll have to do some research on that because I'm actually curious. But I mean, it's pretty good as far as like playing the game. Chapter 6, Saunders Resident. Pierce, Colden, and Bradley decided to team up to solve the Sarah Hawkins case. They have a new trail to follow. Francis Sanders, an art collector and friend of the painter who died right in front of Pierce. The detective who goes to his house in order to speak to his widow about the shambler that the unfortunate man mentioned before he died.
What can I do for you, sir?
Mrs. Sanders, I'm a private detective. We must talk about your husband and his ties to Sarah Hawkins. Can I come in?
You may. However, before we go any further, please know that my husband died yesterday.
That is precisely what brings me here.
Well, well, look who's here. You know each other.
We met briefly. Time enough to iron out a few matters. The main thing is that we understood one another. The brave detective has a talent for sticking his nose into my business.
I bump into her every time I'm investigating someone's death.
It's a small island, Detective. My island. It's better that it's you bumping into me.
You're investigating Francis' death. Why? Who hired you?
I spoke to Francis before he died. His story suggests a link to a case I'm working on.
Well, since this business has got nothing to do with me, I'll be in your husband's office, Irene. We'll carry on later.
Very well, Miss Baker. This way, Mr. Pierce. And do make yourself comfortable. It would seem that you have much to tell me. May I inquire as to when you had the opportunity to talk to my husband?
Yesterday. I met him at the hospital. He spoke to me about Sarah Hawkins.
Oh, of course he spoke to you about her. That's all he talked about. Sarah Hawkins and her paintings. Please forgive my tone. The fact is that I have not been allowed to see him since he was interned. You, on the other hand, a perfect stranger, were able to see him and even talk with him the day he died. How was he? Were you present when he had this attack? What happened?
Wow, that would be awful. He died screaming right before my eyes. I'm gonna say you must not feel guilty.
What happened to your husband is terrible, Mrs. Sanders. But from what I saw, it was inevitable. The man I met yesterday had lost his reason. He suffers no longer, if you would allow me such a platitude.
Of course. Thank you for your kind words. Nobody in that hospital would have deigned to speak them to me. However, it will require more than that to soothe my mind. I need to understand. How could this happen? In a reputed institute? And right before your eyes? Did you not do anything to help him?
Mrs. Sanders, I understand your grief, and I extend my deepest condolences to you. But I had nothing to do with the death of your husband. I've just arrived on Darkwater. I'm investigating the death of the Hawkins family.
The death of the Hawkins family? You mean it was not an accident? This accursed island knows only tragedy after tragedy. You too would be advised to flee it like the plague. Oh, I'm tired, Mr. Pierce. I would be grateful if you could tell me what you expect of me, and then leave.
Did your husband talk to you about Sarah Hawkins' visitor? A shambler, to use his precise terms.
Well, you can't imagine that's all he talked about. It's exhibited at the center of the gallery. No better place for the painting that endowed him with the privilege of such a shameful and miserable end to his life.
Hold on. The Shambler is a painting by Sarah Hawkins.
Who else to paint such horrors? Take a look for yourself, if you feel so inclined.
It is my only lead at this stage. I suppose I have nothing to lose.
Then you have paid no heed. For my part, I refuse to set foot in that gallery again. But if you're so eager to see it, I would urge you to make the most of your visit. Because I count on ridding myself of that thing as soon as I can.
Thank you, Mrs. Sanders. I won't be long. Did she really care for him after all?
Dear Madam, I acknowledge receipt of the letter in which you demand the body of your deceased husband. But I'm sorry to inform you that I cannot agree to return his body to you. At the moment of his internment, you signed a discharge allowing me to dispose of his body as I see fit. I extend my deepest condolences to you, Thomas Fuller.
The day the Shambler came into the Sanders' lives.
Photograph of Sarah Hawkins next to the Sanders. They must be close.
A house of artists. Frances Sanders and Sarah Hawkins were close. Friends, even? Sanders' accession register. He wrote beside the Shambler, "Finally." What did Sarah Hawkins fear so much that she didn't want to sell the painting? He finally won. Was Sanders aware of his imminent doom? He didn't want Sanders to have the painting. She must have felt devastated. Was she jealous of Sarah Hawkins? The Shambler. I need to see it.
Inspect 50 item, Jack of all trades. Got an achievement. The second volume in the series covers everything from gas gangrene to trench nephritis. In addition to a precise and detailed study, the book presents some avant-garde theories. The incredible complexity of this book reserves it for medical experts. Oh, nice.
Let's see what this cylinder has to say once it's inserted in a phonograph.
Irene, I made a mistake. I fear that it might be too late for me. Nobody should enter, except to burn everything. I never had the courage. Pay somebody to do it. He's inside my head. I see him behind my eyelids each time I shut my eyes. I can't take any more. I can't hold him back. Forgive me.
That accursed gallery. Those accursed paintings. That accursed Sarah.
Hmm. 100% the series? It's a pretty old series, right? Don't they, like they had one going all the way back to like 2005 or something like that? Dissertation on an anatomical question. It is the work of a student in book form. Although the observations are relevant, they lack the expertise of an experienced physician. However, the question asked allows us to imagine new ways of exploring human anatomy. Except to read an unholy book. Malleus Bestiarium Volume 2. It is kind of an encyclopedia of monstrous and unknown creatures. I'm beginning to believe that they exist. Oh.
The strange Amerindian pendant.
The Whale and the Cod. A Brief History of Darkwater by Aaron Greenmouth. It is focused on the past glory of the island.
I could use one of those.
Found these sleeping pills in the Saunders house. Were they prescribed to Francis Saunders or to Irene?
Strange. For months, Sarah Hawkins refused to part with her painting, to finally give it away for nothing.
Dear Francis, I beg you to give up all hope of ever owning this accursed painting. If our friendship has any meaning to you, please spare me the weight of guilt. I cannot be the architect of your fall. I beg you, my dear friend, forget the shambler. Your friend, Sarah Hawkins.
An old diary.
Diary of the Pastor's Wife, Volume 3. This volume spends some time on the Reverend Wickwood's community. His wife expresses her worries about the strange dreams that the Reverend's congregations are having since their arrival on the island. Some members of the community, her husband included, began to speak of their vision as a messenger sent by God. She is scared that they will suffer the same fate as the lost tribe.
That's twice you've stepped on my toes, Detective. Try not to make a habit of it.
I've got a lot of bad habits.
Some can be more fatal than others. What have you come looking for in this gallery?
I'm not here to cause trouble, if that's what's worrying you.
Worry me? Don't overestimate yourself. If the last beating wasn't enough for you, I can always give it another go. But as long as you keep out of my way, you're free to carry on with your visit.
And you? What brings you to the Sanders home?
I'm here on business. Irene asked me to liquidate all these paintings.
She doesn't intend to hang around here for long.
Why you?
Believe it or not, there aren't many collectors on Darkwater. It needs someone with a network, and a means of transport to the mainland. A choice that comes down to Fitzroy and me. And I'm far more pleasant, wouldn't you say?
I'm scared. Here we go. Oh, they're art collectors.
These artifacts date from pre-Columbian times.
Oh, I see it up there.
The man transformed an entire wing of his manor into an art gallery.
So that is actually pretty cool. Oh, there's oil. And things that can be used as a weapon.
Why was he so interested in old weapons?
All right. Here we go. The Shambler. Oh, wait. There's something here.
Is this dagger part of Sanders' collection, or was he seeking to acquire it?
Please go away, Satan. Ah.
What the hell was that?
Jesus, dude.
I can't even touch it. Damn. Maybe I can use this dagger.
Oh, shit. All right. Gonna have to sneak up on him. But I got the idea. We got the idea. We gotta get that dagger. Fuck.
Maybe I can use this dagger.
Oh God, I think he's seen me. I think he's seen me. Oh, he... How did he not see me? Well, shit. Hello. Ah! Fuck. Shit. Grab the fucking... Ah! Okay. Okay. I wonder if we have to kill, like, hit that thing or hit the painting. I kind of want to try hitting the painting with the dagger and see what happens. Instead of trying to hit the monster, like, first.
Damn it! This dagger didn't work. Damn it! I have to use a specific dagger.
God damn it. I don't like this part. Ah. Zach, I hate this. I hate this so much. Oh, fuck. He was right there. Is this it? Nope. Oh my god, dude. I've tried so many fucking daggers, man. Ah! Ah! No! God. Damn it. All right, well, it's none of those. God, I don't like this. It's the little bendy one. It's that one.
What the hell was that?
I don't know. I don't like it, though.
Damn. Maybe I can use this dagger.
Fuck. I don't think it's this one. It's just the two blades that are bending. I don't think it's this one. That's not it either. It's this one. Dude, it's gotta be this one, right? What it looks like. Really?
Damn it. This dagger didn't work.
Huh. Maybe this one. Nope, it's this one. It's this one.
This dagger looks different.
Fuck, I'm dead. Dude, and I just found the fucking dagger. Ah, damn it, man. All right, well, now I know which one it is.
What the hell was that?
Dude, they move around. They move around. I didn't know that about this game. So the items you need, at least in these types of things, that's where that was, right? I'm pretty sure it was over in that one to the right over there.
Damn. This dagger looks different.
Okay, I'm going for it. That's crazy, bro. Oh. Do it.
What's the matter with you?
Banish the dimensional shambler. Banish the dimensional shambler only using one dagger. Oh, two achievements.
You won't be needing that hand? You're losing it, Detective. At this rate, you're right. The bottle will get you before I do.
You didn't see anything.
I saw you within an inch of putting a dagger through your forearm. Did I miss something more interesting?
I was attacked by a creature. I pushed it back, I think.
I think so too.
I ran, screamed, broke a pane of glass. You were in the next room and you didn't hear a thing.
If I hadn't heard a thing, I'd still be in the other room. The door was blocked. I got in as soon as I could. I like to look after my goods.
You mean me?
Don't flatter yourself, sweetheart. I'm talking about the contents of this gallery. And by the way, where do you think you're going with that dagger?
It saved my life. It's an extraordinary dagger.
You should talk to Algernon Drake. He's an antique dealer here on Darkwater. He'll tell you all about it. From what I saw in the ledgers, it was him who sold it to Sanders.
It's not your style to give me free information like that.
Take it as payment for being my canary. A simple trade-off. Now go see your antique seller. I've still got things to settle with Irene.
Yeah, that was pretty rough, Zach, and scary. And dear God. The Nameless Bookstore. The Shambler turned out to be much more than an artwork painted by Sarah Hawkins, as a huge creature came out of the painting to attack Pierce. After a hard fight, the detective managed to send it back into the painting. He later discovered that the dagger he used to repel the creature had been sold to Sanders by a man named Algernon Drake. Owner of the Nameless Bookstore, Pierce decides to pay the library a visit. It may or may not get worse. And I gotta play through this game? Oh my lord.
Where's the bookseller? An old diary.
Diary of the Pastor's Wife, Volume 4. The pastor declared himself to be a prophet. He renounced God and worshipped a strange pagan entity with a monstrous appearance. His wife tried to reason with her husband, but in vain. He was convinced that he must listen to the voice in his head because it holds the truth. See if I have any. Oh, good, I have 2. There we go. That's level 4 now. History of Dark Water, Volume 4. In the 19th century, as the American whaling industry reached its peak for the rest of the world, whales gradually disappeared from the water surrounding Darkwater. This phenomenon appears even more mysteriously because up till then, the region was favored refuge for cetaceans. In 1847, after months of pursuit, Scylla returns to the port with a gigantic creature on board. Its crew asserts that the sea monsters had eaten all the disappeared whales. After a night of ferocious combat, the survivors managed to drag the beast onto the whaling ship. Volume 2. A Puritan colony led by Reverend John Wickwood settled the island during the 17th century. They named the island Darkwater because of the dark shade of the sea. They believed it was because of the peculiar color of the rocks surrounding the island. They erected the first buildings, among which were the Hawkins Manor, the church, and the cemetery. The rare documents, handwritten notes they left spoke of nightmares and deviant behaviors. They disappeared at the beginning of the 18th century. Void Game Hater. Nah, bro, it wasn't all our whaling that killed it. It was some monster thing. Yeah, I'm starting to get that vibe. That's the vibe I'm starting to get. I don't know about you guys. Seems that more was going on in Darkwater than what we're being led to believe. Breviary of Medicine, Tome 3. Even a few years back, it was possible for a single practitioner to know all the medical knowledge of this time. This book, which concludes the series, shows that it's now virtually impossible. About 10 renowned doctors took part in putting together this collection. Oh man, this is one of the books. We're leaning into it. Read it.
What does this strange book contain? This book contains unholy knowledge.
This collection catalog and classifies creatures that have never been heard of, divinities from the stars, creatures capable of traveling from one dimension to another. It presents itself as the reference work for the bestiary of the myth. Without giving details on the mythology to which it refers, its pages are covered with phantasmagorical illustrations. So this is basically the second book of the one that we read a minute ago. Handbook on Anatomy and Dissection, Book 2. As precise and illustrated as with as much detail as the first volume, this book focuses on healing surgeries specific to malformations and motor disorders. By the way, welcome in.
The Book of Zion is the foundational work behind Helena Blavatsky's Theosophical movement. Its followers place truth on the same footing as a religion.
These Tibetan writings are of origin of esoteric movement founded by the Helena Blavatsky at the end of the 19th century. The creator of Theosophy would have drawn extensively on the text of his work, but no one has ever been able to consult them. I thought they didn't exist. This book, discovered in the nameless bookstore on Darkwater, could be as much a faked fake as irrefutable proof of Blavatsky's sincerity. Okay.
What happened here? Let's start over. Where did they break in from? Blood. Seems like amateur work.
Where'd they break in from? There's like a hole in the window and blood all over the glass.
Footprint belong.
I wonder where they broke in.
No sign of struggle. If the burglar smashed this jar, it wasn't intentionally. Was he hurt then?
Oh, another painting.
What sort of thief leaves his tools at the crime scene? What killed all these animals? What happened that made the burglar flee before finishing his work?
It's the Hamburglar.
What the? Charles Hawkins? Looks like the symbol rejected Hawkins. Where did I see it? What sort of power did Sarah Hawkins' painting possess? Sarah Hawkins helped hide something in this safe.
Oh.
Drake put in a great deal of effort to hide whatever is in here. Everything is linked to the Sarah Hawkins case. Drake left instructions on how to find the combination of his safe.
Everyone knows that whales are a myth of the big sea world. Yeah, they're actually made up. They're not real. A page seems to be hidden here. It is possible to read. If somebody finds these memoirs, there will be no doubt that I am in serious trouble. My last and only hope is that my body and bones are still in this plane of reality. In order that they must be recovered and burned, the funeral urn must be given to my dear mother if she is still of this world. The following message is of capital importance. Whoever reads these lines and demonstrates acuity as sharp as mine can hope to gain access to my most precious possession. It lies within my safe, and the clues to the combination are found in 3 cylinders, each hidden where my life study combined in the Greek world. Each cylinder is numbered, even if, as the celebrated author says, order is of the pleasure of reason, but disorder is the delight of the imagination. Indeed, despite my preferences for organized chaos, I must admit that reason usually prevails in the end. If by chance a person, or should I say genius, was to match my intellect and find the combination of the safe, I would ask that they deliver its content to the safekeeping of my friend and colleague, Professor Armitage of Miskatonic University. The content of the safe is not only a vast digest of knowledge, but also a weapon that is far too dangerous for it to fall into the wrong hands. I hope that you'll be able to appreciate the danger that this represents, and that you will act accordingly in any event. I will neither be there to guide you nor to suffer from your actions. All right. Handbook on Anatomy and Dissection, Book 1. At least that can be said about this book is that its title is well conceived. The illustrations of human anatomy and dissection methods presented are illustrated in great detail. You have to have a strong heart or the detachment proper to doctor to consult its pages. Oh, interesting.
What a strange amulet. I have a feeling I'd better not touch it.
As I'm holding it, spinning it around. Strange secrets. Find occult items. That's the achievement that I just got. Okay.
Is everyone on this island taking sleeping pills? What link did he find between Charles Hawkins and an old amulet?
This key that bears the Elder Sign is the only one able to protect your psyche. It is in the form of cylindrical medallion hanging at the end of heavy chain. Hundreds of years ago, the star and the branch whose purpose is to push back the forces of the great old ones were engraved at its center. Everything points to it being Charles Hawkins that tore it from its last owner, an Egyptian antique dealer, and press cuttings that mention the misdemeanor. The dates of the robbery coincides with the last of the Hawkins trip to Cairo. It remains to be seen whether he knows of the true purpose of the artifact to try to find it.
Arkham editions. Never heard of him.
Space Bat acquired. I'm getting nervous. I don't know if that's a bad thing that I found that or not. A collection of poems by Edward Pickman Derby, also known as the Nightmare Lyrics. This collection of poems was sensationally received when first published in 1908. Derby was only 18 years old. This volume is part of the Arkham Anthology, a luxurious collection of treatises and works on esotericism and the supernatural. Excuse me.
How many volumes are there in this collection?
A book of spells supposedly written by the legendary King Solomon. It contains various rituals and invocation and rituals of curse. Reedition by Claudia D. Waits based on L.W. de Lawrence's original. This volume is part of the Arkham Anthology, a luxurious collection of treatises and works on the esotericism and the supernatural.
Another volume by Arkham Editions.
Opera in the 8 acts of Benvenuto Ceti, Brodiguera, an infamous lyrical work published in Italy in 1768. It is once said that the opera was performed only once, resulting in an audience riot that left several dead and missing. This volume is part of the Arkham Anthology, a luxurious collection, blah, blah, blah. Okay.
Arkham Editions.
Another one.
Never heard of him.
Volume 6, The Prophecies. A collection of long-term astrological predictions written in verse. Written by Nostradamus, translated by E. Leone and Theophilus Widebridge. Okay.
How many volumes are there?
Good Lord, man. This is a collection of essays on American folklore and urban legends.
Another volume by Arkham Editions.
Volume 2, written by Hermes Trismegistus. I don't know how to say that name. Translated and edited by Nathaniel Copilius. This collection of text on different beliefs was written by a legendary philosopher. It includes a translation of the Emerald Tablet, a popular text among 16th century alchemists.
Arkham Editions. How many volumes are there in this collection?
Collection of essays. All right.
Another volume by Arkham Editions. Arkham Editions. Never heard of him.
Okay. What is that? That was like a glass. Okay, the light was just like kind of reflecting a little weird. Oh.
A kind of chalice.
Goblet. This goblet seems to be very ancient. It seems to be made of gold and decorated with real precious stones. Do the rubies and sapphires make up a specific motif?
Freud's The Interpretation of Dreams. It's the work that laid the foundations of psychoanalysis at the beginning of this century.
I'll check that in a second. That's probably something to do with it. Oh.
Cylinders that Drake tried to hide. I should perhaps listen to them.
Well.
Things are not looking good.
And these red drops, like precious stones, lie fixed, set in divine gold. To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its attractions, Henry. And I do confess it. I am willing to pay to know its secrets. I finally understood that we were only pieces on the chessboard of the gods. Let those of us who are still standing protect our White Queen from their dark soldiers. I see our number dwindling, and my will strengthens as my apprehension grows. We shall refuse to be the playthings of destiny. Dear friend, I thank you again for the anthology of the works of Arkham editions that you sent me. Volume 9, Azathoth and Other Horrors, seemed particularly relevant to my research. I never tire of browsing through them.
Volume 9? That's very specific.
What did Drake say about this collection?
Volume
Drake
2.
talked about a particular... So these are the volumes that... What did Drake say about this collection? Drake talked about a particular... So these are the volumes that Drake was... What did Drake say about this collection? Drake talked about a particular volume.
Nightmare Lyrics. This collection of poems essentially received when first published in 1908. Derby was only 18 years old. Maybe it's 1908? No. Let's see.
So these are the volumes that Drake was talking about in his message.
No. Okay.
What did Drake say about this collection?
Let me go back and listen again.
Dear friend, I thank you again for the anthology of the works of Arkham editions that you sent me. Volume 9, Azathoth and other horrors seemed particularly relevant to my research. I never tire of browsing through them. I finally understood that we were only pieces on the chessboard of the gods. Let those of us who are still standing protect our White Queen from their dark soldiers. I see our number dwindling, and my will strengthens as my apprehension grows. We shall refuse to be the playthings of destiny. And these red drops, like precious stones, lie fixed, set in divine gold. To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its attractions, Henry. And I do confess it. I am willing to pay to know its secrets.
Red stone.
The chalice of knowledge.
So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're going to put that in. I think I have it figured out. 5, 9. And then I need to re-listen to what he was saying about the precious white queens or something.
I finally understood that we were only pieces on the chessboard of the gods. Let those of us who are still standing protect our White Queen from their dark soldiers. I see our number dwindling, and my will strengthens as my apprehension. I finally understood that we were only pieces on the chessboard of the gods.
The Queen has little
Let those of us
protection.
who are still standing protect our White Queen from their dark soldiers. I see our number dwindling, and my will strengthens as my apprehension grows. We shall refuse to be the playthings of destiny.
No? No? Damn, really? I know. Like, damn, brother. Let's see. There we go. We just go get him. We just give me the code. Just shaking him down. Sorry, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I've never played chess, so I don't know what the queen. Like, we talked about this when we played Little Nightmares too. I don't know which. I just know there's a horse. I think the crown is a king. And I don't know, I think the queen was like the one that was like flat. It was like cylindrical and flat on the top. I don't know. We got it though. This is crazy looking, dudes. Crazy. Hey, read the Necronomicon. Chapter 8, Riverside Institute. In the nameless bookstore, Pierce traced the trail of an attempted burglary. He discovered that Charles Hawkins was behind the attempt. Pierce opened the bookseller's safe to find what the ladder and Sarah Hawkins had hidden there. A book covered in human skin, light inside, irresistibly attracted to the detective. When he opened it, his mind was projected into another body. Damn.
Dr. Colden, this man's condition is deteriorating.
We're back in
What
here.
says Dr. Fuller? It's his patient, after all.
He's busy with Captain Fitzroy. He specifically asked us not to bother him when that's the case.
Oh, of course. I'll see what I can do. Mr. Blake, can you hear me? I'm Dr. Colden. We'll take care of you.
There's nothing we can do. I tried talking to him. He's catatonic.
Very well. I'll examine him. 30-year-old subject. Severe hypothermia. Erythematous papules around the eyes and eardrums. Necrosed palpebral tissue. Lord, this smell.
Bruh. Our boy is 30? Man, he be looking rough for being 30.
His skin shows abnormal loss of color and seems dried out. He's totally dehydrated. His fingertips and toes seem to feature a slight ring under the skin, tender at the touch, slightly sticky. Severe malnutrition. Swollen abdomen with traces of petechia. Doesn't seem like an edema. Slight protuberances seem to indicate the presence of a foreign body.
So, Doctor, an opinion?
I'm not sure I have the necessary knowledge to treat this man.
Don't say that. You're our most worthy doctor after Dr. Fuller.
Some of his symptoms are beyond my comprehension.
What did you find?
Did you examine his abdomen? It would seem there's something inside.
He hasn't eaten in days. Are you certain it's not an edema?
No. Can't you recognize an edema? Pushing with your finger won't leave a trace. And look at these bumps.
It's not like he could be pregnant.
Whatever it is, this man has something inside him that shouldn't be there. We should operate on him at once.
Dr. Fuller said not to worry, that the edema would go away by itself.
You know, I'm not sure Dr. Fuller is telling the truth. In spite of the muscle contractions, his arms seem limp.
Yes. They can't have decalcified, not at this rate.
And yet, if there is a bone in this arm, it's softer than that of a newborn baby. What about his cranium?
It's soft at the touch. It does seem like the skull of a baby.
Look
We're
at
being
these
born!
sticky growing at his fingertips. What can be happening?
I'm sure you'll find an explanation. You have to.
I see signs of hypodermoclysis, but he's still dehydrated. When was his last IV?
He's constantly under perfusion. I've even gone beyond the recommended dose to no avail. And you won't believe me, but when we bathed him earlier...
He seemed to feel better?
Yes. Like he needs an aquarium, not a perfusion. But that doesn't explain his condition.
I almost don't believe it myself, but these symptoms are not those usually associated with the human species.
What do you mean? Don't tell me you believe in extraterrestrials.
No. This poor man is from our world, all right. But his body is undergoing unnatural mutations, and this transformation is killing him. His body simply can't cope.
Where could he have gotten such an infection?
I pray that it's not here.
Dr. Colden, may I know what you're doing to my patient?
What I'm doing? How about what you've done to him?
Let us calm down, my dear Marie. I don't appreciate your tone, nor your insinuations.
Nice
I've done
goatee.
to him what I do to all my patients. Provide him with the best available care.
Your imagination is without limit. It's your homemade drug again, is it not? Those people are not your guinea pigs.
There, there. What have you seen to put you in such a state?
are alarming symptoms. If we don't act, he'll die.
Do you believe that? I'm not as convinced, you see. I even think this man has a strong chance of completely healing from his ailments.
No, Doctor. This patient isn't himself anymore. He's dying.
Really? What do you mean by isn't himself?
He's changing. His physical characteristics, they are more animal than human now.
Fascinating. An animal, you say? Could you be more precise? Cephalopod, perhaps?
This amuses you.
Your reaction does. I know your thirst for knowledge, Doctor. It's your innocent worries for this man that have you overreacting.
For this man, and the others whose medical files you've been hiding.
I have to protect my discovery. These people owe me their life, but the world isn't ready yet. It will be, in time.
I will not let you do this.
You disappoint me, Marie, but I still have hope you'll one day share my point of view. In the meantime, take care of your own patients and try not to forget who you're dealing with.
Was that a threat? What did he mean?
It was a warning. Dr. Fuller is this institution's founder and one of our profession's most influential voices. My word is of no weight against his. If I continue to protest, I will only ruin my reputation and career.
It's scandalous. Can't we do anything? Is there no evidence of his crimes?
Oh, that evidence exists. I'm sure of it. I need to find the missing medical files.
And where would you find those? In his office? What if you get caught?
I'd rather not think about that. I'm counting on your discretion.
Of course, Doctor. You can count on me. I'll keep mum.
Oh.
An unknown medicine. Judging by the other ones, it causes heavy side effects. This place draws you in and never lets you go.
Everybody says it. She's a witch, an old hag. I didn't make this up. And I'm the one who pays. What a...
Elizabeth? You all right? Why is this room in such a state?
Because, as always, I'm cleaning it by myself. And the water was once again shut off this morning. I had to bother Mrs. Donovan again, giving her a new excuse to belittle me.
Come now. Don't let that witch sap your morale. We're lacking in qualified personnel, and she knows it. Her petty punishments won't last forever.
I'm trying, Doctor. I'm trying. It's just that sometimes I imagine she shuts down the water herself, just for the pleasure of harassing me.
Her time is much too precious for these kind of petty games.
Anyway, I've learned my lesson. I'll hold my tongue next time.
Courage, Elizabeth.
Thank you, Doctor.
Interesting. So we're trying to get into Fuller's office. Locker room. Reference book of medical sciences. Like a dictionary, this work references alphabetical order all the medical sciences known and practiced in the modern world. For each of the entries, the major works and the names of reference authorities are listed. Evil admin shutting off the water, doc turning people into fish. This place has some major problems. Major problems. Major cringe. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, I think they're turning them into Cthulhu people.
No, you're pulling my leg. I'm not joking. I saw the schedule. She's alone in the bathroom again. And she still says nothing to that old witch, Donovan.
Oh, listen to the way you talk, you naughty girl.
The doses prescribed by Fuller are far too high.
And the answer is no. You can imagine that she doesn't dare say a thing. That silly goose lets herself be trodden on.
Oh well, at least we won't have to clean for a while.
And just wait and see the next time the water's cut off. It's a real show.
Uomo Delinquente. The pseudo-scientific work by Cesar Lombroso correlates an individual's morphology with his criminal predispositions. The seriousness of this study and the accuracy of the demonstrations can deceive an uninformed reader.
We're running out of this medicine.
I know, Doctor. We sent the purchase order, though, and Mrs. Donovan refused it.
Once again.
Can't you do anything?
Donovan takes her instructions directly from Dr. Fuller. I'm afraid I can do nothing about it for the moment.
The heck, man?
We've been waiting to be restocked for weeks. I don't have any business in the boiler room.
Oh, great. There's like a little hidey hole right there. I wonder what that could mean.
I have little time for you, Doctor. You'll find out that it's not only the doctors who have things to do. Wait a minute. Where do you think you're going? Dr. Colden.
Mrs. Donovan.
Nobody goes into Dr. Fuller's office. But rest assured, I'll tell him you came by.
That won't be necessary. Thank you.
I will tell him, nonetheless. Wait a minute. Where do you think you're going?
Damn it.
Dr. Colden.
Yeah.
Mrs. Donovan.
Yeah.
Nobody goes into Dr. Fuller's office. But rest assured, I'll tell him you came by.
That won't be necessary. Thank you.
I will tell him, nonetheless.
All right. Distract. Cut off the water.
The operating room is never accessible after an operation. This man, Edward Pierce, his file is incomplete. What did Fuller do to him?
Oh. So we're basically playing the part from like when we first get put into the Institute.
Dr. Fuller always keeps his key with him. The boiler room key is not in its place.
Dr. Colden, we need you at once in Dormitory B.
What is the problem?
Mr. Evans seems to be having trouble with his IV.
I'll see to it right away.
And the family of Mrs. Harding is asking to see her medical file.
I'll never understand why it's so hard to see patients' files around here.
Rules are rules. See, with Dr. Fuller, he's in charge. Anyhow, they're still waiting, and I don't think they'll leave until they get what they want.
Understood. Anything else?
As a matter of fact, yes. A man has been brought up from the basement.
Oh. What state is he in now?
You should go see for yourself, Doctor. Doctor, those people need you.
Would you know where the key to the boiler room is?
Betty didn't put it back in its place. Well, she took it to lock the door.
I'll ask her. Thank you.
But if I may say so, Doctor, I think that the problems of our patients are more urgent than the plumbing.
I'll tend to it. Don't worry.
Very, very interesting.
Dr. Colden. Do you want something?
Yeah, are you Betty? No? Okay, disregard. Ah.
I don't get why they have us waiting so long. Almost no patience here.
Where did my fiancée go? I hope those nutcases will stop burdening her with work.
It's a quiet little town. Days go by, steady as ever. I wanted more for myself, but...
Ethan.
Marie,
What are you doing here?
I'm waiting for my medication, of course. Why?
You're not here for treatment, right?
Am I so obvious?
Only to me. I know you worry about me.
I trust you. I'm happy to see you.
Me too, Ethan. Is that all?
Well, there might be something else. I'm not sure.
Tell me.
I have nightmares. They keep me awake every night. It seems stupid, I know, but they're terrible.
Actually, you're not the only one.
No. No one has ever seen the things I see. It's like I'm turning mad.
So many people have this affliction. It's like an epidemic.
Do you think it might be related to Fuller's work?
I don't know yet, but I will figure all this out. Everyone in Darkwater is suffering from nightmares.
Really?
We don't have any medication left.
Oh. There's no excuse then. I should let you work.
Take care, Ethan.
You too, Marie.
Well.
Sorry, but nobody can take anything until I finish the inventory.
Are you Betty?
Please. The fewer interruptions there are, the faster I'll be finished.
I'm gonna say no, probably not.
Let's hope I can go through the administration office.
Alright. Here's the boiler room.
We're running out of this medicine.
I know, Doctor. We sent the purchase order, though, but Mrs. Donovan...
Once again.
Can't you do anything?
Donovan, take...
Everybody says it. She's a witch, an old hag. I didn't make this up. And I'm the one who pays. Everybody says it. She's a witch, an old hag. I didn't make this up. And I'm the one who pays.
The answers must be hidden in Fuller's
It's
office.
so unfair.
Can't talk to her. Oh, we haven't been in here yet.
Hay fever. What's he doing here?
Doctor, please. My chest.
His perfusion of a semi-physiological solution doesn't seem to work. He's undergoing a ventricular fibrillation. Nurse? Deborah, come and help me, please. His potassium level is too high. Replace it with 2% glucose solution with insulin, calcium, and sodium bicarbonate.
I'll tend to it right away.
Thank you. He's in your hands.
I'm a doctor.
He broke his back in an accident down by the docks.
Ah, the whaling station. What's wrong with me?
What are you talking about?
Doctor, that you?
Yes, it's Dr. Colden. Tell me what happened.
It's the old whaling station. See?
What did you see there?
Nothing. Nothing at all. The floor was all rotten and I fell straight through.
And that's how you broke your back?
Perhaps. No idea. Passed out.
Why did nobody tell me about her admission?
Irene Sanders. Entered the Riverside Institute as well as a treatment administrator. Fuller added a handwritten note. He recommends to take her down the psychiatric wing in order to provide her with quiet and rest that she needs.
Mrs. Sanders?
She's looking a little rough.
She recently came back from the surgical block. She's stable. Given her file, a nephrectomy would have been inevitable. But Fuller was able to save her kidney. The key to the boiler room. All I have to do is shut off the water and hope Donovan takes the bait. Intoxication from breathing organic vapors.
Okay.
Dr. Colden?
Another insomniac. I should find the cause for such a widespread trouble.
Well, you know, we're working on it. Just checking in on all my patients. Making sure they're okay, you know. Alright, so we should be able to go down to the boiler room now. Bathroom. Boiler room.
I can't shut this with my bare hands. I need a tool.
Okay. Naturally. Let's see. Bathroom. Right. You just picture a doctor, a lady doctor, just carrying a gigantic wrench. Big old monkey wrench down the hallway.
I feel guilty about Elizabeth, but I need the diversion.
Are you gonna go? Damn, lady. Smoking that big old cigarette right over a bowl of soup. Oh, I love it. I love it. Oh man, the 1920s. Such a better time when you could smoke cigarettes over the top of the lunch that you were making. Oh yes. Good memories, good memories.
It's temperamental, if I understand correctly.
It's pretty...
Dr. Colden, might there be a problem with the water?
I was about to mention it. It seems it's been cut off yet again.
I can't take this, Marie. I feel I'm gonna burst.
It's not your fault if we have defective plumbing.
And yet, I'm the one who gets punished because I'm gonna have to square off with that annoying old witch. Courage, Elizabeth. Here we go. And hold your tongue this time.
You got this. Come on, Elizabeth. You tell her like it is.
At last. The missing files must be hidden here. The Stendhal syndrome. Of course. This is where Fuller found his diagnosis for Francis Sanders.
Wasn't very hidden. Found that pretty quick.
Something is wrong with these masts. It's some sort of puzzle.
Oh.
I've unlocked something.
Hey.
Patient files. I was right.
Learn the secret of the cilia. Sarah Hawkins interview. Because we're very stealthy, we're going to listen to it right here in his office.
Session number 17. Patient? Sarah Hawkins. The patient appears to have finally accepted the illusory nature of what she calls the mythos. It goes without saying that these peculiar delusions are the price that comes with her exceptional gifts.
Why does Dr. Fuller write psychological reports about Sarah Hawkins?
At first, I presumed that her blood was the key. But I found nothing to explain Mrs. Hawkins' abilities.
The poor souls downstairs are not Fuller's only subjects.
Then James came, irate that Charles was keeping secrets from him. I presume that he will try to break into the basement sooner or later. I am prepared.
Hawkins, Fitzroy, and Fuller. What is the connection between these three?
It is fortunate that I had the presence of mind to set the morgue in the basement. When all the fuss about the Hawkins incident finally comes to an end, I will dispose of her belongings. In the meantime, they must remain hidden in plain sight.
Why is Ethan on medication? This finger belonged to a woman.
A finger?
Why keep it here?
That's really weird.
Of course. Sarah Hawkins is the connection. I must go back to the basement.
Weird. All right, we're going to go down into the psychiatric wing.
Ah, now that's the Marie that I know. I knew I could count on your scientific curiosity. It's time to show you what you were so eager to discover.
Oh, dang.
If you're gonna shoot me, at least have the decency to look me in the eyes.
Turn around. Slowly.
Hey, we can shake him down.
Talk, filthy thief. Oh, I swear I'll shoot.
Take a minute to look around.
Drake!
Everything points to Charles Hawkins.
We're gonna shake you down, brother.
Dead.
No. He was here for a very specific item.
Oh, no.
The book. Why was it in the safe?
Have you read it?
Answer the question.
How foolish of you. Now you won't be able to escape his will. What did it show you?
She went into Fuller's office. She was looking for Sarah Hawkins' corpse.
Sarah Hawkins, you say? Let's go back to the start, shall we? Whose life did the Necronomicon choose to show you?
Dr. Colden. She was at the Riverside Institute. She's in danger. I have to go.
Wait. No one knows the occult better than me. You might need my help.
All right. All right. I might need you after
Nice, I
all.
got an achievement for accepting his help.
Let's meet later at the Hawkins mansion. Now go. Rescue the doctor.
Thank you, Drake.
Where did we get this car? I don't know, but we're hauling ass. We're going so fast. All right. Fall into Fuller's trap. Caught in the trap. Got that achievement. All right. Chapter 9, Riverside Institute. The book projected Pierce into the body of Dr. Colden. The detective watched helplessly as Bradley's friend carried out her inquiry. Confronted with the experiments of Fuller, she got into the office and discovered that the director of Riverside Institute was hiding information on, if not the body of Sarah Hawkins, but she was discovered by Fuller. Pierce must save her before it's too late. All right. We'll watch this real quick.
I pray that Colden is really here and alive.
All right. So it is basically 2 a.m. We are on chapter 9. So we went from chapter 4 to chapter 9 tonight. So I think we're going to take a break on this game tonight, and we'll finish it up tomorrow after I get off of work. Been been quite the experience. I'm liking the story. The pace is nice. I think it's a pretty solid game. I've never played any of the Call of Cthulhu games before, so pretty good. I've enjoyed it. I've played a lot of new games this October for the spooky season, and this was definitely one of them, and it's one I've had for a while. I think I've had this game since maybe like 2021 or something like that. It was gifted to me, and I've just never played it. And I've got to say, I'm really glad that I have. I think it's a pretty solid game. At least up to this point, I'd probably rank it like an 8 out of 10. And it's made by Focus Entertainment. The publisher is Focus Entertainment, and the publisher is Cyanide Studio. I'm looking at their developer page just to see what else they've made. They made Blood Bowl 3, Styx, Master of Shadows. Here you go. I'll show you guys all the other games really quick. Blood Bowl, Space Hulk Tactics. So I didn't realize this was the same developer as all these games. So there's some pretty good solid games in here that I have friends that are like really into. Blood Bowl being one of them that my buddy Bipolar Llama is like super into. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, I think overall it's been a really enjoyable experience. Twitch, I'm going to stream a little bit longer, but I am going to go ahead and end the stream over on YouTube. So if you're in the YouTube live and you want to hang out, I will be continuing the stream for a bit longer over on Twitch. So feel free to come hang out. Twitch, you guys hang tight. I'm going to throw up a short ending screen to wrap up the stream over on YouTube, and then I'll be right back. And then we'll just kind of hang out for a little bit longer. I might play some other games, but I just want this to be a good wrap-up point for this game for tonight. So one moment. YouTube, thank you guys so much for hanging out tonight. If you watched, there was a new subscriber tonight, so thank you. Welcome into the YouTube portion of the community. Check out our other parts of our playthrough. We've got another episode of Call of Cthulhu coming tomorrow as of like streaming this. And we have several other games that we played on the channel this October. We played Callisto Protocol. We've played, what are some of the other games? I'm trying to remember all the games we played. We've played a lot of games. Let me look at the playlist. We played Callisto Protocol, Ad Infinitum, Until Dawn, Amnesia the Bunker, Little Nightmares 2, and last Friday night we did a mega stream and we played A Quiet Place. So check all that stuff out if that's anything you're interested in. And but we'll be back tomorrow with part 3 of Call of Cthulhu. So thanks for chilling. Twitch, I'll be right back.